The casting for the giant spider invasion was a straightforward process. The director wanted actors who could bring a natural feel to a science fiction setting. Steve Brodie, who played Dr. Vance, was chosen for his experience and ability to lead a film. Barbara Hale, known for her role as Della Street in Perry Mason, brought a familiar face to the movie as Dr. Vance's wife. Alan Hale Jr., famous as the skipper from Gilligan's Island, was cast for his warm screen presence and comic relief. The team looked for chemistry between the actors during auditions, ensuring they could work well together. Key moments in casting included screen tests where the actors' interactions with the special effects were observed to guarantee a believable performance with the film's giant spider prop. In the 1975 film The Giant Spider Invasion, director Bill Rebane brought the story to life by using a mix of science fiction and horror elements. He was inspired by classic monster movies and aimed to create a thrilling experience for the audience. His style was straightforward, focusing on the action and suspense of the spider invasion. Rebane worked closely with the actors, encouraging them to bring their own ideas to their characters, which added a personal touch to the film. The crew was resourceful, often using practical effects and local settings to depict the giant spider's rampage. This collaborative effort resulted in a movie that has entertained audiences for decades. In 1975, a movie called The Giant Spider Invasion hit the screens and quickly became known for its unique blend of science fiction and horror. This film tells the story of giant spiders terrorizing a small town, leading to a battle for survival. It's packed with moments that will make you laugh, jump, and maybe even feel a bit sad. Now, I'm curious, do you have a special memory tied to this movie? Maybe it was the first film you watched at the drive-in, or it could be that one scene you still talk about with friends. And for the trivia fans out there, did you know that the giant spider was actually made using a Volkswagen Beetle covered in fur? That's just one of the many surprising facts about this movie. I'd love to hear about your most memorable experience with the giant spider invasion. Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Let's bring those moments back to life and see how this movie has left its mark on each of us. The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 film, was a low-budget endeavor that became a cult classic. Filming took place in rural Wisconsin, using local settings to create a small-town atmosphere. The production faced challenges due to limited resources, but the team was resourceful. They used simple yet effective techniques to bring the giant spider to life. For the spider's appearance, Volkswagen Beetles covered in black fur were used with legs operated by people inside. This practical effect was both creative and cost-effective, allowing for a convincing giant spider on screen without the need for advanced technology or high expenses. The film's success is a testament to the ingenuity of the crew who overcame obstacles to deliver a memorable movie experience. The Giant Spider Invasion is a movie that came out in 1975. It is about a small town in Wisconsin, USA, where a strange black hole opens up. From this hole, giant spiders come out and start causing trouble. The main characters are Dr. Vance, a scientist, and Sheriff Jeff, who try to save the town from these huge spiders. The movie is known for its special effects and has become a favorite for fans of classic science fiction and horror films. It was also featured on the television show Mystery Science Theater 3000, which made fun of movies with poor special effects or acting. The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 film, used its music to support the story and set the mood. The score, created by Bill Rebane and other musicians, aimed to match the tension and surprise in scenes with giant spiders. The music was crafted to be simple yet effective, enhancing the suspense without overpowering the scenes. The composers worked to reflect the era's style and the movie's unique blend of science fiction and horror. They used a mix of traditional instruments and synthesizers to create a sound that was both familiar and new to the audience. This approach helped to keep viewers engaged and added depth to the movie experience. The soundtrack played a key role in building the atmosphere, making the spider attacks more thrilling and the quiet moments more eerie. The team's effort to align the music closely with the film's events was a significant part of the movie's storytelling. In the world of entertainment, connections often run deep, as seen with Bill Williams and Barbara Hale, a married couple who shared the screen in this film. Their chemistry was undoubtedly influenced by their real-life bond, and their legacy in acting continued through their son, William Catt. Meanwhile, Alan Hale Jr., known for his iconic role as Skipper Jonas Grumby, brought his character to life across various shows, becoming a familiar face to audiences everywhere. His love for the character even spilled over into his personal life, where he welcomed diners at his restaurant while dressed in his memorable Skipper outfit, creating a unique dining experience that combined his passion for acting and hospitality. The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 film, is known for its unique scenes. The director used simple techniques to create a sense of fear and surprise. Actors performed with a mix of seriousness and humor, which added to the film's charm. The cinematography was straightforward, focusing on the giant spiders to keep the audience engaged. The scenes where spiders attack the town are memorable because they mix real fear with a bit of fun. The filmmakers and actors have shared that they worked with a tight budget but used creativity to bring the story to life. They aimed to entertain viewers and make them feel like they were part of the adventure. The movie has a special place in the hearts of those who enjoy classic science fiction and horror. In a daring attempt to capture a spectacular scene, the crew faced an unexpected mishap. They prepared a large spider prop, coated it with gunpowder, and positioned 2 crew members to ignite it from above. Despite multiple attempts with matches, the spider refused to catch fire. The camera, set for slow motion, was turned off in disappointment. But then, a massive explosion erupted, singeing the crew's hair and igniting brush fires all missed by the camera. Alan Hale Jr., known for his role as the sheriff, often appeared engrossed in a book titled Flying Saucers Want You, adding a quirky touch to his character. Off-screen, Hale enjoyed a warm reunion with William Schaller, his former classmate, in a later television episode where he revisited his beloved role as the skipper. This connection brought a sense of nostalgia to fans who appreciated their shared screen history. The 1975 movie, The Giant Spider Invasion, became popular for its low-budget production and special effects. It showed a small town in Wisconsin dealing with giant spiders from a black hole. The film was a hit at drive-in theaters and became a cult classic. It is known for its unique blend of science fiction and horror, which was common in the 1970s. The movie also reflects the fear of unknown threats during that time, like the Cold War. It influenced later movies and shows that mix creatures with disaster scenarios. The film is often shown and enjoyed at gatherings and has a special place in American pop culture. In a unique offering for classic film enthusiasts, Synergy Entertainment has included a Super 8mm cut of the film as a special feature on their DVD release. This version offers a nostalgic viewing experience reminiscent of the way many fans first saw movies at home. Additionally, the film has earned a spot in John Wilson's The Official Razzie Movie Guide, being recognized as one of the 100 most enjoyably bad movies ever made. This distinction highlights its status as a film that's so bad it's good, providing entertainment in its own right. On a personal note, Alan Hale Jr., one of the actors, had a long-standing connection with Bettina Reed Doer, whom he married and shared 2 decades of marriage with before parting ways. Their relationship began in childhood, marking a significant chapter in his life off-screen. The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 film, received mixed reviews. Critics pointed out the low-budget effects and campy plot, but some audiences enjoyed it as a cult classic for its so bad it's good appeal. The movie did not win major awards, but has a special place in the hearts of fans who love 1970s science fiction. For the cast and crew, being part of a movie that has remained popular over the years can be a source of pride, and a fun footnote in their careers. In a unique blend of science fiction and horror, a film featured a creative approach to special effects by using a car disguised as a giant spider. The voice behind the helicopter pilot belonged to David B. Hoff, who was not just acting, he was a real-life pilot for the Wisconsin Air Guard. This film found its way into a German television series known for showcasing some of the most criticized movies, where it was both aired and humorously commented on by the hosts. The main attraction, the giant spider, was brought to life on screen by covering a Volkswagen Beetle with black fur, and the car's reverse lights served as the menacing red eyes, while puppetry was used to create the smaller spiders. During the filming of the Giant Spider Invasion, the cast and crew faced unique challenges due to the low budget. They had to be creative with their resources. For example, the giant spider, which was supposed to be terrifying, was actually made from a Volkswagen Beetle car covered in fur. The legs were operated by people inside the car, making it move. This often led to funny moments on set, as the spider would sometimes not cooperate, leading to unexpected pauses in filming. The actors also had to react to this spider as if it were a real threat, which required a lot of imagination and often resulted in laughter during takes. Despite these challenges, everyone worked together closely, forming lasting friendships and a sense of community that made the experience memorable. The director, Bill Rebane, was known for his ability to work under these conditions and still create a film that entertained many. Alan Hale Jr., known for his acting career, received a unique honor from the United States Coast Guard, reflecting his service and the respect he garnered. Despite this, his family chose a more private ceremony. His childhood home held its own place in Hollywood history, situated behind the well-known Schwab's drugstore. Interestingly, although he shared the screen with Barbara Hale in a well-known film, there was no family connection between them. The Giant Spider Invasion, a 1975 film, is remembered for its unique approach to science fiction and horror. Despite its low budget and campy effects, it gained a following and influenced later movies with its style of blending humor with scares. It showed that creativity could shine even with limited resources. This movie encouraged filmmakers to explore new ways of storytelling in the genre, leading to a wave of similar films that embraced the blend of humor and horror. It also inspired references and homages in other works, showing that a movie does not need a big budget to leave a strong impression on both audiences and the film industry. In a humorous nod to history, characters in the film mirror a conversation once had by President Calvin Coolidge and his wife, highlighting the film's playful tone. The production's resourcefulness is evident in the use of modified cars to represent the monstrous spiders, complete with visible tire tracks on the ground. Director Bill Rebane's candid admission reveals the film's spontaneous creation, with script changes occurring mid-shoot, showcasing the dynamic and challenging nature of movie making. In the world of classic science fiction, connections to real life and nods to previous roles often add layers of enjoyment for fans. Alan Hale Jr., known for his role as the skipper, brought a touch of nostalgia to the screen by using his famous line, "Hi, little buddy," greeting Kevin Brodie in the opening scene. This line was a direct homage to his character from the beloved show Gilligan's Island. Behind the scenes, Hale's family history was present as well, with his sister living in a mansion that once belonged to their father, located right behind the iconic Grauman's Chinese Theater. The mansion remained in the family until her passing. The script of the film itself was a blend of two distinct visions. Richard L. Huff's serious approach to the original story was balanced by Robert Easton's humorous additions, particularly through the colorful dialogue he crafted for his character and the other local townspeople. Easton's contributions are responsible for the film's memorable jokes. The merging of these two perspectives gave the film its unique and sometimes quirky tone, which has contributed to its lasting presence in the genre. In a celebration of low-budget filmmaking, a film festival in Madison, Wisconsin in May 2005 paid tribute to the work of director Bill Rebane. The event was hosted by Michael J. Nelson and Kevin Murphy, known for their roles in the television series Mystery Science Theater 3000. They expressed their respect for Rebane's ability to create a film with limited resources, despite having previously made fun of it in their show. In a sad coincidence, Barbara Hale and her former co-star Mike Connors passed away on the same day, January 26, 2017. Alan Hale Jr., remembered for his role as the skipper in Gilligan's Island, had a habit of using the term little buddy for his friends, a nickname he famously gave to Gilligan and had used earlier in his career. Against all odds, this film stood out as a financial triumph, securing a spot among the top 50 highest-earning films of its release year. Alan Hale Jr., known for his role as the skipper, showed a heartwarming side off-screen by visiting sick children in hospitals. Meanwhile, the director, Bill Rebane, candidly expressed the challenging nature of the film's production, even dubbing it a disaster in one interview, highlighting the tumultuous journey from concept to screen. The Giant Spider Invasion, a film from 1975, holds a special place in the hearts of many. It's a movie that might have scared some, made others laugh, or even sparked a love for science fiction. If you have memories or stories about this movie, share them with us. Your experiences are valuable and can show how a movie from decades ago still connects with people today. If you enjoyed talking about this classic, hit like, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more trips down memory lane. Let's keep the conversation going and celebrate the movies that have been a part of our lives.